Everybody, nice to see you. Nice to see you at home. Morning, George and Daisy. We love that you join us online every week. It's brilliant. Right, we've been thinking about prayer, haven't we? And we're getting really good at it, I think. And we've been thinking about how God says things change if we pray. And he encourages us in the Bible to pray. He says we can help change things. And we can do that because God's given us choice. He's given us free will. We're not robots. He's allowed us to be part of his plans. So when we pray, God does listen, does hear us, and does change things. This morning, I was going to say this afternoon, I want us to think about praying for others. So I'm going to need Millie, if you could just hold on to one side and then drop that down. Right. Millie is being God, okay? So God says, I'm here for you. I'm reaching out to you, and he's waiting for us. Now, I was going to ask Ben, but he's disappeared inconveniently. Archie, could you just do me a favour? Put the laptop down. If you get any comments online from anyone in church, it's Ben and Archie every week. He's not moving. He's not going to do it. So if you're chatting away online, Daisy and George, Ben and Archie are the ones responding to you. They're doing a great job. Right, thanks, Jackie. If you could hold on to one end and throw the other side down. This is where it's going to go horribly wrong because it's not big enough. So Jackie is my friend, and Millie is pretending to be God. And when my friend needs something, and I'm a Christian, I can pray for my friends and link them to God, so I can stand in the gap. So I thought, well, I'm going to try, hopefully, to link up my friend Jackie's prayers, or her needs that she's told me about. Very slowly. Where you get shaky hands. It's just useless, isn't it? Right, here we go. So I'm praying for my friend Jackie. She's told me the things she would like me to pray for. And I'm going to pray for them. I'm going to stand in the gap for Jackie. And I'm going to take those prayers, hopefully. And I'm going to need several of these. May even need my extra flags. Right, if you could just lean over the... No, I'm joking. So, worst comes to worst, we'll have to dangle her by the legs. Right, there we go. So, as Jackie's friend and as a Christian, I can talk to God. Feel free to pull it tighter if you like for visual effect. I can link up my friend Jackie with God in my prayers, okay? So you're standing in the gap for your friends. It's really important that we do this, and for your family, that we pray for those people around us, because God does change things. He does help us when we pray. He promises to in so many places in the Bible. And God has given us choice. So we take that choice and we say, yeah, I will pray for my friend today. I will ask for help. And there are amazing stories of where people have stood in that gap, like Jesus does for us, and connects people with God, and things change and good things happen. So just a little illustration. I just wanted to end with a Bible verse. You don't have to hold it for the rest of the time. You can drop it, both of you, now, if you like. Oh, it's staying. I'm going to trip over it all service. So yeah, I just wanted to finish, if my phone works. It's new. I can't work the thing. Now I'm emergency calling myself. Hang on. Oh, I can't do it. Hang on. Here we go. I did have it already. Okay, so in Ephesians 3, it says... something that we can do, something that they were doing. They were praying for the churches at the time. And so this was what they were praying for the churches. But we can pray this for each other. And in Ephesians 3:16, it reads, I pray that out of his glorious riches, he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that God might strengthen us. We can pray that for each other. Through his power, he can strengthen us, keep us going. And that Christ then may dwell in our hearts through faith. So we can pray for each other. If we can't think of anything else, that God will strengthen us, that he will dwell in our hearts. And that we will then be rooted and established in his love. And have power together with all of the Lord's holy people to grasp how wide and how long and how high and how deep is the love of Christ. So Ephesians 3:16 is something you can pray for your friends and family if you don't have other things. But I'm sure you have huge lists. But yeah, thank you. Well,